What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be discussing not the Amiibo itself, but we're going to be discussing the economy and the world around the Amiibo since its initial release. When Amiibo first came out, nobody really cared too much. Nobody thought anything of Amiibo, right? They were just these toys that just released with Smash. They're the new Beanie Babies, maybe people might have said at the time. But there was some problems with Amiibo, more regarding stock. Amiibo had stock problems, a lot of stock problems at first. As more and more people started finding out about Amiibo and what they were, they soon became valuable and rare on the internet, like eBay and Amazon. So people started rushing out at every opportunity. And this is about wave 2, because the first wave came out, nobody really thought anything of Rarity or making money off these things. They just didn't think anything of it. From the point Amiibo first came out to the point that we're at now, which is almost wave 5 here in America, stock. The stock problems are becoming less and less of a problem as time goes on. So like I said, when Amiibo first came out, there was the Holy Trinity. We called it the Holy Trinity, which was Wii Fit Trainer, Marth, and Villager. And they were all three called the Holy Trinity because they were basically impossible to get. You could not walk into any store and find them. Sometimes a Wii Fit trainer. I walked in Target and found 2 Wii Fit trainers between wave 1 and 2, I would say. But after that, couldn't really find them. So after wave 3, we started getting better stock. Not that great better, but it was better. It was an improvement. So wave 4 came out, even better. I'm assuming wave 5 is going to come out and it's going to get even better. They just dropped the Retro 3 pack, which consisted of Duck Hunt, Rob, and Mr. Game & Watch at GameStop yesterday. And it was pretty good, actually. I woke up late, went in there about an hour and a half, and I easily got one. Put my $5 down, boom, I'm out the store. My pre-order is guaranteed, basically. So with stock, the prices online, when the Amiibo first came out, you could find Marth for like $120. Like, people were making bank if they were searching far and wide for Marths and Villagers, because Villagers were going very high in the market. I never actually looked for Villager, but Marth I know hit $120 at one point. Little Mac, he was very, very rare. You could get him for like almost $100 if you wanted the North American variant. And now we're far in the future, kind of far in the future, and you can get pretty much all the Amiibo imported now for like 22 to 28 bucks. That's pretty good. That any Amiibo you want, you can get it for anywhere between 20 and 30 bucks. Now, that's definitely not the $12.99 that we expect, but it is definitely an improvement to the $100 that people used to have to pay if they truly wanted one. Going along with that, importing. When Amiibo first came out, importing, I didn't even know how to import. Now, a lot of people are educated on how to import, the best websites to import from, and at one point in the Amiibo time, there was a big distinction between European, Japanese, and American packaging. People wanted American packaging over the Japanese and European, but the price difference was just so incredible between the American and the Japanese and European versions that it wasn't even worth it anymore. You're literally paying maybe $30 upwards for a 6 plus, a little 6 plus thing, and some American, depending on what region, some American text. It just didn't fly with people, so we've definitely gotten big into importing our stuff from other countries. We've literally just been stealing Amiibo from other countries. That's how bad at one point it's gotten. It's definitely gotten better, but yeah, and another thing about importing is you can get them really early. I mean, I heard on the news this morning we might have to wait till November or, a couple months from now just to even get our Yarn Yoshi Amiibo, and that's like sucks to me. That's almost worth it just to import to me. As the Amiibo market has changed, a lot of things has changed with us. You know what? Me personally, when I first started buying Amiibo, I was buying 2 Amiibo if I could. If I could find 2 and I was able to buy 2, I would buy 2. Hate me or not, I did. I would buy 1 to open, 1 to keep in a box, or 1 to, keep forever and give to my grandchildren one day, or maybe one day they'll hit, $1,000 you know, in 20 years. I don't know. I mean, some people think about that kind of stuff. I feel like my dad collects Amiibo for that purpose, that he thinks one day, if he collects now, he might be able to make some money several years down the road when these things aren't really on the shelves anymore and there's some other new hot toy. Now, after Wave 4, going into Wave 5, you know, with Dark Pit and all these Amiibo coming onto the market now, I could care less to buy two. They're not rare. I mean, you can't really make any money off it unless you want to make like $4. You know, if you buy an Amiibo and sell it on Amazon or eBay for $25, and then you have to pay your 16% to eBay, or your like 14.5% or whatever to Amazon, and then you got to pay for shipping and the time it takes to actually go wait outside the store, get your Amiibo, and to actually take the time to ship it. It's just not worth it to make your little $5 that you would make. So people aren't really caring to buy all that much. And not only that, but for people who are resellers, I've never been an actual reseller. I've sold a couple of Amiibo in hard times. Recently, I had to sell pretty much all my rare Amiibo for like $20. Love me or hate me for it, I don't care, because everybody has their own choices. I'm only buying one now. If I walk into the store and there's a bunch of Amiibo on the shelf, no matter what, I personally am only going to buy one now compared to the two that I would have bought when the Amiibo craze was going on, because I don't care to have them in the box anymore. I want to open and have my collection and play with them how they were meant to be now. I don't know how this change went about, but it was definitely a mentality change when all the rares started going away. It was the first day Smash Brothers came out in November of 2014. I picked up my copy of Smash Brothers, my Link Amiibo, made a video about the Link Amiibo, and I had no anticipation of ordering anybody but Link. It was just Link that I wanted. And now here I am with 53 Amiibo, some in the box, some not. $600 down the drain. What happened? Because people labeled them as rare, and I don't know, the word rare drove me crazy and made me go out and spend all this money and collect all these characters that I really don't even care about. I mean, I care for a lot of Smash. I care for Nintendo quite a bit. But do I care to collect all 50 plus Nintendo Smash characters? Plus, I got caught up in the freaking Mario Party Amiibo line too, and I ended up collecting every single one of those, some of them even two. So yeah, I've changed as a person, and I would say that the public, like retail locations and people who may not collect Amiibo, they at least have heard the term Amiibo at this point, or they've had to deal with Amiibo at one point. So I would say that another big change is a lot of people have gotten the word about Amiibo. What Amiibo is, you know, why are people lining up at the stores for them? You know, it's hit the news. It's been on the news everywhere. If you haven't heard it, you have. You just don't know it yet. So yeah, guys, I would say that the point when Amiibo first started up until the point that we're at now, Amiibo has gone through some drastic changes. We're getting tons and tons and tons of characters. It's getting to be sort of hard to collect them all because there's so many characters coming out. I believe in September, oh my gosh, that's like a full month's paycheck just to be able to get all the Amiibo. I just wanted to make this video to talk about Amiibo because I feel like it's definitely a subject that I wanted to talk about how Amiibo has gone from point A to point B. I started in between Wave 1 and 2, so I feel like I'm pretty well founded in this, and because I care so much about Amiibo and I love collecting and I love making videos, I really just want to cover really everything about Amiibo, honestly. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Add to the discussion. If you see something else that has changed between point A and point B, between Wave 1 and now, post it in the comments. Let's get some discussion going. Alright, guys, I will see all of you later. Like it up, subscribe it up. Peace.